All right, let's talk trading. What if your best partner in the markets wasn't a person, but a program? Today, we're diving into automated trading bots, and we're going to look at them as a potential co-pilot, a piece of software designed to help you navigate the crazy world of financial markets. So let's just get right to it with the big question. Could a robot actually be a better trader than you? I mean, think about it for a second. We all know the struggle, right? The emotional roller coaster of fear and greed, trying to stay disciplined and just finding enough hours in the day to actually watch the charts. So could an automated system really give you an edge? Okay, first things first, let's get a key term out of the way. You're going to hear expert advisor, or just EA. Don't let the name intimidate you. It's really just the official term for a trading bot that runs on the super popular MetaTrader platform. Just think of it as a program that follows a set strategy and executes trades for you 24/7 with zero emotion involved. So to help you wrap your head around this, we're going to break down a specific group of bots called the Aurum series. We'll start by meeting the whole family. Then we'll check out a straightforward trend follower. After that, we'll meet two niche specialists, explore the more advanced AI brains, and then we'll bring it all together for the final verdict. First up, let's meet the Aurum family. And you know, they call it a family for a good reason. This is not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. What we have here is a suite of 5 very specialized tools, because in trading, having the right tool for the right job is, well, it's everything. And this chart really shows you just how diverse they are. This family has 5 core strategies. You've got your classic trend follower, a grid scalper designed to profit from those choppy markets, an Ichimoku specialist for spotting momentum, a self-learning grid bot, yeah, we'll get to that, and the flagship model with multi-time frame intelligence. Each one has its own personality, and we're going to break them all down right now. So where do you even start with all this? Well, let's begin with the bot that was literally designed for someone just dipping their toes into automated trading, the straightforward trend follower.
Meet the Aurum K2 Pro. This one is really positioned as the most accessible bot in the whole series. Its biggest strength is its clear, logical way of following market trends. That makes it a really reliable starting point if you're new to all this.
What's really cool here is its simple 3-step logic. It's super clear. First, it uses an EMA cross, a really common indicator, to figure out the main trend. Second, it checks the Bollinger Bands to gauge volatility, which helps it avoid buying at the very top or selling at the very bottom. And finally, it uses the parabolic SAR indicator as the final green light to get in. So you've got trend, timing, and trigger. It's just a nice, clean process. Okay, let's shift gears. What if you're not a jack of all trades? What if you're a trader who really hones in on one specific, and let's be honest, often very tricky market? For that, we have the niche specialists. First up in this category is the Aurum Gold Pulse Pro. And as you can probably guess from the name, this bot is built for one thing, and one thing only: trading gold, or XAUUSD. It's a scalper, which means it's designed to get in and out of that notoriously volatile gold market fast. So how in the world does it handle gold's insane swings? Well, its edge comes from a few key things. It uses what's called dynamic ATR, which basically means it automatically adjusts its strategy depending on how volatile the market is at that moment. It also waits for the RSI indicator to confirm momentum before it jumps in, and it has some really powerful risk tools like an equity stop and a portfolio governor to protect your account. The other specialist is the Aurum Yen Vector. Now this one is even more niche. It is hard-coded to trade only one currency pair: the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, CAD-JPY. If you know anything about that pair, you know it's famous for its unique and often violent price moves.
So with this one, the name of the game is defense. To handle the yen, this bot is loaded with safety features. It has an AI volatility filter that will literally pause all trading if things get too chaotic. It always confirms the trend on the daily chart before it does anything, and it even has a built-in limiter to make sure you don't get overexposed to the Japanese yen across your whole account. So let's just put them side by side for a second. On one hand, you have the Gold Pulse Pro, a grid scalper totally laser-focused on gold. And on the other, you have the Yen Vector, a much more cautious trend follower using Ichimoku, built to survive the very unique nature of CAD-JPY. 2 specialists, 2 totally different jobs. All right, let's keep moving up the ladder and see the most complex tools in the series. Now we're talking about the AI-powered brains. These are designed for the more advanced strategist, the person who wants a tool that can actually think and adapt on the fly. This is the Aurum Euro Strike Pro, and the key differentiator here is that incredible phrase, self-learning.
It's designed for the major euro pairs, and its whole reason for being is to adapt its strategy in real time based on whatever the market is doing right now.
So, what does self-learning actually mean in practice? Well, this slide breaks it down. The bot has a core that actually tracks its own wins and losses. If it's winning, it tightens its settings to be more efficient. If it's losing, it widens them to be safer. It also has this really unique hedge mode, where it can open an opposite position to neutralize risk if a trade goes badly against it. Pretty smart.
And that brings us to the top of the line, the Aurum K2 AI. This is positioned as the flagship of the entire series. It's a multi-asset intelligence system, and it's designed to be the most versatile and powerful bot of the bunch. It can trade both Forex and gold.
Its power really comes from features you'd normally only see on an institutional trading desk. For instance, it uses higher timeframe confirmation, which is just a fancy way of saying it checks the long-term trend before making a short-term move. This helps filter out all that market noise. It also intelligently uses different logic for Forex versus gold, and it manages risk across your entire portfolio with its built-in risk governor.
So, there you have it. We've met the whole family, the beginner, the specialists, and the AI brains. Now it's time for the final verdict. Let's pull all this info together to help you figure out which of these co-pilots might actually be the right fit for you.
Okay, this table right here is the ultimate cheat sheet. You can see everything you need in one glance. Just look at the columns. You've got the strategy, the target asset, and, maybe most important, complexity. Are you a beginner? Well, the K2 Pro's trend-following strategy is the lowest complexity. Are you a gold specialist? The Gold Pulse Pro is your guy. And if you want the highest complexity with the most bells and whistles, then you're looking at the K2 AI.
And the source material really sums it up perfectly. It says, if you are a dedicated gold trader, the choice is pretty clear. The Gold Pulse Pro is purpose-built and optimized specifically to handle the unique volatility of XAUUSD. And then, on the complete other end of the spectrum, if you're not a specialist but more of a portfolio manager, the recommendation is just as clear. The Aurum K2 AI is designed from the ground up to be the best choice for managing risk across many different assets all at the same time. So, that's our deep dive into the Aurum series. It's pretty clear that trading bots aren't just a single thing, but a whole set of specialized tools for specific jobs. And that leaves us with one last really crucial question to ponder. As these automated co-pilots get smarter and more adaptive, what's the one essential skill that we, the human traders, will always need to bring to the table? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.